Police say the gunman was 21-year-old Leon Stephen Jones with homes in Newport and Sevierville. They say Jones pulled out a semi-automatic handgun to shoot two strangers, then himself.
It happened just before 4 o'clock in front of the Coach store, in front of a lot of shoppers.
24-year-old Olivia Katelyn Cunningham of York, Pennsylvania, died in the parking lot. 75-year-old John Marr of Templeton, Massachusetts, was rushed to UT Medical Center. His last reported condition was critical.
Authorities say it's possible the gunman Leon Stephen Jones killed himself as he heard the approaching sirens.
It absolutely could have been worse. And again, I don't know what his motivation was. I don't know if he, was going to shoot one or two people and then do what he did, or if his intent was to shoot more.
Authorities say the random nature of the crime, a murder with no connection at all between the gunman and victims, is startling. One officer says he can't even remember a crime like this in 30 years.
As investigators try to learn more about Jones, shoppers are trying to cope with the shock. Our Robert Grant is at the outlets tonight with a story of a terrified shoppers and a woman who tried to protect her customers.
Yeah, Ted, police saying that man opened fire in the parking lot here behind me, sending shoppers scrambling. Nearby stores left in confusion. But I did talk to one employee who promised to protect her customers.
I said, look, I won't let you die. I will stand in front of you. I told him all that. I was like, I will make sure you're safe.
This lone employee says she stood guard between customers and an active shooter somewhere in the Tanger Outlets.
Saw cops flying through the parking lot and I heard a ton of sirens, so I just knew something wasn't right.
Police say Leon Stephen Jones opened fire, killing one woman and sending another man to the hospital before turning the gun on himself. Officials say it took just minutes before they arrived.
But what if they hadn't gotten here on time? How were we to know what was happening?
At the beef jerky outlet, just a few stores down, confusion. This employee says she locked up with 5 customers inside for about an hour before getting the all clear.
Still just doesn't seem like it's real. It still doesn't seem like this really happened here.
Police say this was a random shooting.
He walked up and opened fire right outside the store.
It's unsettling at the mall.
Police say the 2 victims were with family members shopping during a busy day at the mall.
I'm just praying for the families. I couldn't imagine being shopping at the mall and get a phone call that your loved one's gone. I just couldn't even begin to imagine what that would be like.
Yeah, a lot of emotion you're hearing there. Now, employees here tell me they hadn't heard anything from the Tanger Outlets staff here for about 45 minutes, so they're kind of left in the dark, not really knowing what was going on. Ted and Amanda, that one man that was taken to UT Medical Center, we're hearing right now, is in critical condition, but is stable tonight.
Robert, you have to think so many people were probably there shopping and witnessed what happened, making the job pretty big for police investigating what happened.
Yeah, and Amanda, you can't see it right now, but I'm looking at, so on the other side of the camera, an arcade zone. So probably a lot of kids and families in this area as well. And remember, this happened in the parking lot here behind me. So lots of people walking around, lots of customers, lots of shoppers, all in that area, all at the same time.
Yeah. Robert Grant reporting for us. At least a dozen people, witnesses interviewed by police tonight. Robert, thank you.